All right, your first comedian coming up out of town all the way from Iowa. Make a lot of noise for the very funny Leslie Mitchell!
Make sure you get your beer there. Make sure you get your... How's everybody doing? This is wonderful tonight. Look, here's the deal. I am from Iowa. Truth, that's true. But I used to live in Chicago. I lived here for 10 years. I married a Chicago guy. And we now live in Iowa. And even more true is we live logistically 1 mile into the Iowa border from Illinois. And there is, you know what the huge difference of 1 mile into Iowa from the state of Illinois is? Money! We have it now! When I lived in Chicago, we never saved a fucking dime, and now I know what the words financial freedom means. Do you know what a brokerage account is? I do. IRAs, there's more than just one, and it's not a Jewish man named Ira. I've learned this. That being said, on a Saturday night, there is a 45-minute wait at the Red Lobster. I guess there's something about those Cheddar Bay biscuits that Iowans love. But, yeah. Also, what a beautiful day today. Yeah. So beautiful. Don't you love this weather? I love this weather, and I think you might agree with me. This is prime baby-making weather. It is. Watch out, you're gonna go to your family's Christmas parties and some fucking couple is gonna announce that they're pregnant. And it's right now. Because I think this is that minute window of time in the year when both men and women are completely temperature-wise comfortable. It's not sticky hot, can't hold a hand, for too long. It's not so cold that you're not you're bundled up and you can't get close. This is prime time right now. The other night, my husband took his socks off before sex without being told to. So when you see couples around the bonfire, like all cozied up and there's a blanket over them, there's an exposed wiener under that. A little bit about me. This year I turned 51 years old. Thank you. Mama keeps it tight. And that's the bummer of it. At this age, at 51 years old, this is the sexiest I've ever felt in my entire life. And I can see some of you beautiful young people in the audience, and you don't know, this is really where it's at. When I see you young people, all I can see is the fucking up you have yet to do. You can keep your tight asses and I'll take my 401k. In fact, I want to tell all young people, if you are 24 years old or younger and the person that you were with you think is the love of your life, I've got news for you. You've got at least 3 more idiots to get through before you get to that guy. So wrap it up or send him home because you ain't making babies. That guy's gonna end up delivering a pizza to your son 15 years later. But it's such a bummer because I do, and this is the sexiest that I've ever felt, and our media won't tell you that. That would be somebody, in our history, media-wise, it's going to be the 25-year-old, And I get it that on the outside, I look like somebody that has a really good vegan brownie recipe. Which I do. But you guys, on the inside is a Russian hooker. Straight out of cargo hold. She knows exactly what to do between her legs and she's 6 months behind in rent. I just wanna fuck everything. But now I need a bunch of creams and lotions and pills to do it. And that's the bummer of it all. In fact, I am now, as I get older and wiser, I'm convinced that Mother Nature is actually Father Nature. And the female human body, chemistry-wise, is built only to make babies and then you die. So if I think of the female human body at the lifespan of a female from 12 o'clock and all the way around, it's like a cake, right? You come out of the oven and you're born and now you have to sit and rest. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. About 4 o'clock, you get that first layer of icing. Sit for a little bit. 5, 6 o'clock. That's when you get decorated. The piping goes on, the little swoops, the roses, the glitter, the sparkles, and that's when they fucking take pieces out of you. Because you're beautiful and you're moist and the world will eat you up by the fucking forkful. And then 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, you're starting to get dry. The frosting's cracking, crumbling whenever anybody tries to take a bite. 11 o'clock. Now they're doing the 45-degree angle slide into the garbage can. But thanks to modern medicine and a couple of pills and shots in the ass, I turned that clock back to 6. Because I wasted good lubrication in my 20s being guilt-ridden Catholic. Now it's time to fuck things again like I'm 30. I am married. We don't have any children. We have money. And we've been married about 15 years, and at this point, it's what I like to call realistically in love. Realistically in love. The perfect example of that is a couple of anniversaries ago, as a gift to ourselves for our anniversary, we bought a sectional sofa that we could each fully lay down on and not touch each other. It was an amazing gift. And as we're, entering in this middle age, as I do my best to feel sexy for myself, I try to dress appropriately and have a nap to watch what I eat and blah, 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 and work out and all this other stuff. I do my best to be as sexy as I can. And it feels like my middle-aged husband is doing the exact opposite. He is a very good-looking guy. I still look at him and I see that handsome boy, but he is just fucking up the control that I have in our marriage with his wardrobe. He has decided to wear everywhere a giant phone clip. It's like geek high noon in my house. And they seem to be making phones bigger and bigger. And one day, I swear to you, it was 6:30, 7 a.m. on a Sunday. I came out of the bedroom and he was in the kitchen making coffee. And I caught him in his boxer briefs and the phone clip. Bitch, who's calling you? He said, I was doing Wordle. I'm like, oh my God. He wears New Balance tennis shoes. White ones. He wears crew socks. White ones. He has lots of colors of socks. I know because I've given them as gifts. But he refuses to wear them, and they're white crew socks. These white crew sock, New Balance tennis shoe combination, that is the international symbol for being on a first name basis at the Golden Corral. But that is the pony that I hitched my saddle to. And I am going to ride that dork into the sunset for the rest of my life. Oh, he's fine. home right now watching some Obi-Wan Kenobi bullshit. I was doing a set once recently, and it was very sexual and sensual, and I got off stage, and it was a dream come true. The most jacked up, ripped, sexy 20-something, 30-something guy came up to me and was very complimentary, and he's really sexy, and he goes, oh, you know, he kind of innuendo, I could do that for you. And I was like, oh God, this is awesome. I gotta leave now. And I went home, and I came into the door, and my husband was half asleep on the couch watching some Boba Fett bullshit, and he just half asleep yelled, cheese! We need cheese! Thank you all for listening. My name is